Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I want to update you guys today on my That's Expensive project pan made by Misty at Misty Pans on YouTube. And this goes from December 28th to December 27th. So last year, December 28th to 2022, December 27th. So the update is, it should have been done probably today, but I'm putting it up. I always put them up on the 28th. So I'm going to do the same this month. I'll probably put it up the evening of the 27th, but to me that would be considered the 20th. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. Let's just go ahead and get right into everything. I wanted to start off with the biggest thing and the most exciting thing, and I always start off with this one, but that is my Kat Von D Sinner perfume is now complete. There's nothing left in there at all, and so this is an empty, and I'm so excited. That is $115 Canadian towards my empties, so I'm so happy, so happy. I'm like, yeah, I'm just beyond thrilled because that's a huge chunk. Like, I think my goal is like $360 or something like that for the month. And this is already a huge chunk by itself. The next item I have is the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Dragonfly. And this too is empty. I pulled out the stopper and I scraped out as much as I could. Everything else in there is dried out. So unfortunately, anything left I couldn't get, and I was so disappointed, and I was going to revive it, but I just don't want to revive it. I used as much as I could, and it's empty for me, and it's $37 Canadian. So again, another big item, and I'm so happy. I'm getting some really good movement, and I'm loving it. The next item is my Natasha Denona Bloom Face Palette. So this is where the movement stops. I should be wearing this because it's absolutely beautiful, but in the summertime, I usually get a natural tan, and I tend not to wear a lot of makeup because it just feels very thick, or like too, like I can feel my sweat underneath it or whatever, and you don't want to touch my face, and I don't know what it is. So I don't tend to wear a lot of makeup in the summertime. But this is the perfect palette for the summer months, and I want to get used to this because it was expensive. It's a $73 palette for these 4 little shades. So I would like to get some movement on these things. Now, my issue is this blush right here is a cream blush, and I just realized I'm also working on this Fenty blush in another project, which is a very, very similar shade. They're so similar, and I'm working on 2 of them. So of course I'm grabbing this one because I want to see pan on it when I should be grabbing this one. So this one is a 50 use goal, and I have 9 uses. I don't even know that I used it last month. I don't keep track of how many uses I do each month. Something I should probably start doing, but I don't do that right now. I just do my totals. So I still have quite a few uses to go. So it's going to be a lofty one, but if I can just use like these 2, like this one and this one, and just use that one, and I can use this one at another time. So I might try and do that and use these really beautiful blushes in here, but we'll see. The next one I have is the Nars Cream Bronzer, and it looks like this. It's gorgeous. This is the original packaging. It's just called Laguna, and now they have Laguna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. I have not been wearing a lot of makeup, like I said, so this hasn't moved that much, but I definitely can see a huge dip in the one side. I'm trying to move through, like try to hit pan down to one side. And this one was at 58.96, and it's now at 58.26. Did I weigh that one actually? That might be last month. Let me just try and weigh this again, just in case. So, oh, it's at 57.91. I did not weigh this one. 57.91. So it's even less, so which is great. I apologize for the disruption, but that one is getting quite a bit of movement. I love this, and I did buy a backup. I bought Laguna 2, which I believe is the same shade as the original. Laguna 1 is a shade lighter, so if you are lighter than me, especially now I'm at my, I think, NW25 or NC25, pardon me, shade range from MAC. So I've gone down a little bit. I've got quite a bit of a tan. Not my legs though. My legs are still my winter shade. So I got to work on that, but I don't like to specifically go to tan. Like if I'm outside, it's unintentional. I put sunscreen and all that stuff, even when I'm driving to pick up my kid from school. So my tans are not intentional, but I am mostly Métis, so I have a lot of darkness in me when the summer comes. Like my darkness comes out, and in the winter, I'm like very, 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 very white. So there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one back, but I love that. It's a really great product, and I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a cream bronzer to try. I know that reviews are waving, so it's like some love it, some don't, and back and forth, but for me, I really, really enjoy it. You don't need much. It just looks very soft and natural on the skin. It doesn't feel super tacky, and it plays well with other items. So the next item is the Sol de Janeiro hair conditioner, and I have started using this. I'm about here. I haven't marked it yet, but I'm about here. So I've used quite a chunk, and I know this is going to be done by the next update. And this one is $33 for conditioner, and I will not repurchase that. That was ridiculous. The reason I'm not going to repurchase this is because even though the scent is super nice when you leave it on your scalp and your hair, like I try not to put the conditioner right to my scalp because I have oily skin and oily scalp. So I only put the conditioner like from here down, and I leave it on for like 5 to 10 minutes because I have very coarse, dry, damaged hair. So I leave it on and I like wash other things, and then I come back to rinsing out my conditioner. I can smell it for like a second and then it's gone. And there's no point in using this. I bought this for the scent, and not just for when I'm using it in my hair. I want it to last. So this doesn't last on me. I'm not sure if it's because my hair is so damaged. Maybe it's not absorbing the fragrance or something, but fragrance is bad for your hair anyway. So I won't repurchase that one, but it will be done for the next update. We were at 266. Nope, that's wrong. We were at 331 grams, and we're down to 171.77 grams. The next item is the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, which is right here, this big guy, $59. I just pulled him out. Spoiler, if you don't want to hear this, fast forward, but I used up one of my lotions right now that's in another project. So I'm really happy about that, and now I can pull in this big one. This, I love the smell, and I can't wait to start wearing it. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love the scent of this. If all of these products that I have in this dang like brand and scent could just linger for a while, it would be great. But they, like, this will linger, but the conditioner just does not, and it's so sad. But this one was at 266 grams, and it's now at 265.8. So really not a lot of usage. I only used it once, and it was just a minimal amount. This has been used before the project. That's why it looks like there's so much more usage. But yeah, I started where I started. So if that makes sense, you guys know what I mean. Did I put that on right? There we go. That's better. Okay. Now we have an item that I'm counting as completed because I literally have one more use and it's done. And I was gonna wait to film this tomorrow, but timing and stuff like that in my life just doesn't work out. So I'm filming it now and I'm counting it as completed. So this is the Algenis Genius Collagen Calming Relief. I did it on the first try, finally. So that's what this looks like here. I will be repurchasing this. I love this very much, but I'm going to wait for a sale because it is $77. That is insane. 77 Canadian dollars. Yikes. But okay, so here's my usage. So let's talk usage. The directions clearly say, apply to clean skin every morning and evening as needed to help soothe and hydrate the skin, avoid getting into eyes. So I was using it minimally. I used a little bit here, like it pretty standard, and then I used barely any because I was using other things. Then I went back to about the same amount of usage, and then again to less because I was working on other things. And then I thought to myself, why am I not using this more? I feel like when I use this, my skin feels hydrated and plump, and I feel like I actually have like a more youthful look, like less wrinkly look kind of thing. My skin is aging. Obviously, I'm getting older. It's going to happen to everybody. I don't want fillers right now. I don't want any of that stuff right now. So I'm just going with the things that I have in my collection to try to help me and my skin. And this seems to really help me. So I decided to use it every morning and every evening for the last month. And I love this so much. I highly recommend, if you're looking for a collagen, that you try Algenis. I love their products so much. I'm definitely going to repurchase this, and I really want to try a bunch of other items. They also have a liquid collagen. This is a cream version. I'll kind of show you. It's got like the tiniest bit, and I don't want to waste because there's barely anything left, but it looks like that in the top. And there's also a liquid version that looks like vegetable oil or extra virgin olive oil. It kind of has like a yellowy oil look to it. And I have a sample. I'm going to try that. I hope it's not expired, but I'm going to try that as soon as I'm done this so that I can get another empty hopefully for the month. Yeah, but this is counting as an empty, so $77. So far I have one for $77, one for $37, and one for $115. I'm so happy. I'm so incredibly happy. I'm gonna hopefully meet my goal. If I don't, I will be shocked. So I don't think I have anything else completed, unfortunately. So the next item I have is the Hourglass Ambient Light Palette. You know about this one. It was at 94.09 grams last month, and it is at 93.76. I have not been using it that much, unfortunately, but it's going down. You guys can see the usage on this is going down. I used the bronzer today pretty much all over my face and my neck. And I think I'm going to try and maybe do that as often as possible. Sorry, I just clicked, but my throat is really dry and my tongue just like clicked on the roof of my mouth. I really want to get this out, and I want to make sure that I wear this in the summer because this is my summer shade for a finishing powder. And this is definitely good for me for a very light bronze. It just gives me a glow. So I'll show you. It gives me a glow. It looks quite light, but on my skin, it actually looks quite light there too, but it's really not. It has a glow. So what you're seeing is the reflection, but it's very, very subtle, and it looks so nice all the way down my neck, especially in this area where it doesn't tan that much. Like you can really see the difference here. So if I were to cover that here, if I was wearing a racerback, like it would be really nice to put here. I would have to use a primer, but on my face, it's just such a nice glow. I do have it here, which is drawing attention to my nose. Disregard. I know I have a big nose. Leave me alone. I've heard it all before. It's not original. But I haven't contoured. I haven't really done anything. I just threw the bronzer on, and I really like it. I really like having a more natural, soft look in the summer. I don't love wearing a bunch of makeup because I just feel like it's super cakey, and I don't enjoy feeling like that when it's hot out. And I don't like to be in air conditioning in my house and work and my vehicle. I would like to have the windows open, and when I have the windows open in my vehicle and it's hot out, I love that, and I don't want to wear makeup in that. I hope that makes sense. So my makeup usage will probably go down just a little bit this summer, unfortunately, but I am perfectly fine with that as long as I can still try to maintain some usage on some things and encourage more usage on others. So the next item is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Bob, which is right here. And this is amazing. I love this. Let's turn it around to the front. This is so good. It's a total of $60 Canadian for this tub, and it's worth every penny. It comes with a little top that you can pull off. It's got a little tab, and it's filled right to the tits. It's just filled right to the top. And I am using a Shiseido one right now because I want to finish that before the end of the month. So I have another, it's a sample, but it's almost $20, I believe, for the sample. So that would be really huge on the bottom line as well for an empty. And I don't know how many empties I have. I haven't counted yet. I'm trying not to look, even though I like to make sure that I've hit my goal. I haven't looked yet. So I'm kind of freaking out. I haven't had time. But this one was at 101.01. grams, and it's now at 99.35 grams. So I am getting some use, but I'm only using it in between the Shiseido one. Then what I'm going to do once that Shiseido one is done, I'm going to use a few of my foil packets. So I'll probably use a foil packet and then this for a couple days and then another foil packet and then this for a couple days, just to keep using this so it doesn't go bad, and also to get use of all the foil packets because I want those used as empties. And I have a feeling if I use this as minimal as I do, I don't think I'm going to work through this all in a year anyway. So I don't know, but obviously I'm going to try. I'm definitely going to do the work to try to get that to be completed, but I'm not sure how well I'm going to do on that. And then I have the Natasha Denona Bronze Face Palette, which this one just, I don't know, it doesn't really work for me. It's okay, but it doesn't give me all the feelings. Like, I don't go crazy for this. Maybe I would now that I'm a little bit deeper, because look at that. Oh my God, look at that. That would be so beautiful on the face. And it too has that reflection, which I love. This is the highlighter, which it looks deeper than the other side. So that maybe is a... How is this side the highlighter and this side the bronzer? I don't understand how that was the dark side. You just never know. Like, I gotta swatch everything because I just never... I would put this one as the highlight because in the pan it's darker. Man, this is so much lighter. Anyway, so I have to use that. You can tell I have quite a bit of usage on this side, like it's dipping on the one side here. And so I have usage on this, but I don't think I use it at all in this project yet. Like, this is all past usage, not current. So I have to get my rear ending gear and start using the things. So I might make those a primary focus for July. Now that I know that I have a little bit of a tan going and I can start using those shades. So maybe I'll do that. Then the last item that is in the project from last month is my 100 proof from Dry Bar, and it's the smoothing oil, and I love this. I have used a little bit in my hair from yesterday. I had a shower last night, and I put a little bit of this in. I'm going to show you guys. Let's see. I will just show you. It's just a very clear oil, so it just looks so nice. I'm just going to throw a little bit on. I don't want to do too much because I am actually going to curl my hair. Oh my God, this smells so good. Oh my God, it smells like, oh, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a more floral Nirvana black. You guys remember the, what is it called? Something in James. I have it right here, but I can't see the name of it. Let me see. Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black. That's what it kind of smells like that. Oh my God, but with like a musky florally scent. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. And it's out of stock right now, unfortunately, on the Canadian Sephora app, but when this comes back in stock, I would 100% pay full price for this. It is a total of $48 Canadian regular price, or at least that's what I paid for this one. I don't know if it's like gone up in price, but when I bought this, it was $48. So I'll probably wait for a sale because I have so much left still. But as soon as it's in stock and there's a sale, I am going to be buying probably 2. I love it so much. Now I'm going to add in a few more things because I have used up, let's see, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items in my project. And I still have quite a few items left, but I want to keep using things. And some of these items are, I feel like they're expensive for what they are. So let's go ahead and start with the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover Liquid. This is the 6.7 fluid ounce bottle, so it's quite large. This I'm not going to finish in the year. So I have put this as a completion, but I have a feeling I'm not going to use through this unless I use this to remove my swatches. And I think I still have, yeah, I still have a few wipes, which I focus on first, but I may make the effort because I would like to actually use it. And it won't be a waste because it is taking my makeup off and stuff. But I still have makeup remover balms, so I don't really use this except for to clean up under my eye if I need to. And in the summertime, I don't really need to. So yeah, I'll use this many different ways, but it's brand new. I haven't even opened it yet. Let's see. Yeah, it hasn't even been used yet, so it's brand spanking new, and it's weighed in at 245.45 grams. So that one is going for completion. The next item I've brought in is the It Cosmetics CC Cream. She's my shade. So let's just see on the back of my hand. I have weighed this. So yeah, you can see it's pretty close. It actually looks a tiny bit off. Like maybe, I don't know. It looks a little bit like, I don't know. Doesn't look, I mean, it looks like it would be fine on my face, but especially with other makeup on. But there, it looks a little bit maybe better off for my face. I don't know. It doesn't really match my skin. My skin's looking a little more gray. Not a good look. And that's my natural skin. So anyhow, this one is weighing in at 57.66 grams. And I have 30 uses for this one. I would like to complete it because the SPF in it is expired. So that's why I want to use it up as much as possible. And even if I use just a little bit here and there, I still want to get as much use as I can because this one was $53. And now that I know that they have these little itty bitty tiny ones for $21, I would just buy one of these little guys so I can try a bunch of different foundations instead of buying a big full one. So I want to use this, but 30 different uses. And the last item that I am going to be, I have 2 more items. Pardon me. I have the Neostrata Correct Firming Collagen Booster. This will replace my Algenis collagen, and I've never tried this before, but it was an on sale clearancey thing on Shoppers Drug Mart website or the app, and I wasn't sure if they were completely getting rid of these or if it was just moving out the stock they had and getting more stock in kind of thing, because sometimes retails do that. But it's 30 mils. It's never been opened. I still had it in the box, and I have 2 of these. So I would like to try this, and I do really like the Neostrata brand. So I'm going to try this, and it retails for $60 Canadian. So I'm going to definitely get my use of that, and I'm hoping I can use that up in a few months, but it's probably going to take me about 4 or 5 months at least. But I'm going to actually use it. I think this one says, what does it say here for usage? Gently smooth serum to cleansed face twice daily. Excuse me. Can be used alone or under a moisturizer. Okay, so this isn't, it's a collagen booster serum. I didn't realize it was a serum, but regardless, I'm so excited to use that. And then the last one I have is the Sol de Janeiro dry shampoo. Now, this one better freaking make my hair smell so good. Let's see if it has a white cast. It's weighing in at 157.59. Excuse me, pressed down firmly on first use. And it's got tape all over it. Of course, I didn't take that off before the start of my video. Oh, come on. This is where you pull out the scissors and just call it a dang day, because I don't have time for this. So there we go. So shake, right? Let's see. Shake extremely well. Section hair and apply to roots. Okay, holding the bottle 5 to 8 inches away. So let's try this. Ooh. Oh my god, that smells good. As I choke. Yeah. It smells good, but not when you like inhale it right after you spray it. But it has a nice scent. I should not have done that. I apologize. Whew. Like to myself too. Okay. That is all the items. I have got to go put these away because I can't even breathe now. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am really excited about today's update. I have so many empties. I can't believe I finished this one, and this one by tonight. My last use is tonight, and I love this so much. I really hope you guys consider this. It is really, really good. But again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a really great night, and I will talk to you again in the next video. Bye!